Hello ladies and gentlemen, this is Sugar Zeus Crypto. Before I begin, I must thank all my new subscribers that have subscribed to my channel and everyone that has shared and liked the videos that I've been uploading. Believe it or not, it's very hard for me to do this. English is my second language, as you all noticed, and breaking things down in the crypto world is very, very hard. Tough words, tough definitions. So this is what I'm going to be talking about, and especially in Cardano's development, with which they use a lot of Greek mythological words as to represent a development or a project behind it. So I'm going to break it all down for you guys. Before I begin, I would like to just give my opinion on what's going on with the bear market. A lot of people are concerned about price, and we are on a bear market. I understand that. But me as an investor, I see this as an opportunity. Yes, I already make some money. Of course, I've been buying since 2013, so I had to wait 5 years so I could profit from Bitcoin. So newcomers that come into the game, you know, from late 2017, early 2018, of course, y'all gonna be disappointed that you put, you know, a couple grand or thousands of dollars, and you're disappointed that the market has responded in a different manner. Stay positive out there. This is the good time to be looking at developments. That's why I'm going to be talking about the Cardano development right now on the words definition. So I hope you all understand this, and there's a lot of things that I learned from this that I'm going to share just right now, and I hope you all learn it too. Okay, guys? Here you go. Number one. It's 20 words, guys. So number one, ADA is the cryptocurrency of Cardano, which is the first layer of Cardano. 45 billions gonna be available in total supply. In order to interact with the Cardano blockchains, you need to own ADA. Users of Cardano blockchain can use this coin to pay for services or goods, utilize the money on exchanges for trading, or gain access to server resources. Check this out, guys. Cardano is planning to issue a debit card that will allow people to spend their ADA, with the funds being automatically converted into the currency of choice. This debit card will work as the usual debit cards, allowing both online and in-store payments. That's awesome, right, guys? Cardano, apparently named after an Italian scientist, Cardano, a once great friend of Leonardo da Vinci, claims to be the first one that developed using scientific philosophy. This is where they get their name from. According to the Cardano's website, Cardano will be a platform capable of running decentralized application usable by individual banks, organizations, and governments all over the globe. Therefore, it would be similar to Ethereum, with the platform divided into 3 layers. On the very first layer sits ADA. The next layer is separate computing layer, which will handle smart contracts, which will be the basis for the future's commerce or businesses. Final layer will be Cardano's ability to run decentralized applications, better known as dApps. dApps are basically services that are not controlled by a single entity, but rather they can operate on the blockchain itself, controlled solely by the smart contract associated with the application. Cardano is a decentralized public blockchain-based platform that utilizes the smart contract technology and seeks to bring levels of scalability, interoperability, and sustainability in the world of blockchains, the likes of which were never seen before. Number 3, Ouroboros, 10% is in process. Is part of the scalability solution. Ouroboros proof-of-stake consensus protocol. Ouroboros works by dividing time into 3 epochs, where every epoch has 3 slots. Each slot is a time period which a single block can be created. As you guys can see, a little graph right here, and I'll leave the links on the description below where you guys could dig into it a little more deeper if you want to understand it a little bit better. Ouroboros delegates a slot leader for each of these slots, making him in charge of verifying blocks during that time period. The delegation is done by ADA owners staking their coins and voting for the users they want to have as network validators, slot leaders. Slot leaders is ordered to pick up the transaction from his slot, verifying them and add them to the block, and finally add them to the block on the blockchain. If he doesn't complete his tasks in time, or if he engages in some sort of malicious behavior, he will be replaced by a different slot leader. It's important to note that Ouroboros is supposed to run multiple parallel epochs at the same time, thus exponentially increasing the throughput of the platform with each new epoch. Number 4, interoperability is the ability of cryptocurrency. This is interesting, guys. There are plenty of cryptocurrencies out there that they are rarely interchangeable. Even when they are, you need an intermediate and exchange. Cardano team realized that in the future, we will have multiple cryptocurrency existing side by side. Each with its own protocol and rules, the Cardano's project wants to become an internet of blockchains, meaning that it wants to be able to communicate directly to other blockchains. This would mean perfect interoperability and allowing moving assets and value across multiple chains. Second, lack of trust from banks and government. Pretty self-explanatory. No institution likes the idea of decentralized currency, which they can't control. As cryptos don't adhere to regular currency laws, the regulatory sector has disapproving stance towards them, to say the least. Crypto transactions do not contain metadata like who made the transaction and for what purpose. This makes government uneasy as it opens up space for criminal activities and for tax evasions. There are plenty of non-criminals who wish to stay anonymous while purchasing goods, and crypto gives the perfect platform to do so. Cardano's project looks to implement a smart contract system which will allow you to enter your metadata, but only if you wish to share it and within the blockchain. They view this as you could scratch my back, I scratch yours. A move which will make the government easy. It stands on cryptos, so you can share your information if you wish to on the blockchain, or Cardano is going to provide that. Besides that, they're going to let you move assets from chain to chain. Very, very cool. Number 5, sustainability, the final but not less important issue of sustainability. While the initial operations are funded with ICO money, the question arises is how do you fund further development? Cardano teams feels that raising money only once isn't a model which promotes continuous development and improvement. Therefore, Cardano plans to implement a treasury system that this treasury system would endowed via some portion yet to be defined, a newly minted ADA by charging fees for transactions on the network. The fees are not yet decided upon. The treasury will be governed by ADA holders, meaning that no one will have direct control over the resources. When the developer wishes to make an improvement on the technology, he will present his idea to the network ADA holders. These holders will vote on the proposed idea and decide if the treasury should release the necessary funds or not. Number 6, Haskell is a programming language. Haskell is considered to be one of the most secure programming languages, which minimize the number of errors and adds robust security to the platform. This includes use of technical called formal verification, which allow mathematical proof of correctness of code. Cardano is also designed to operate in a regulated industry, as it allows applications built on it to meet regulatory requirements while allowing individuals to protect their privacy by choosing whether they want to enter these regulated domains or not. Number 7, Daedalus Wallet is a highly engineered wallet with an advanced security feature designed to protect assets with strong cryptography. It's the official wallet of Cardano Project and support storage of ADA coins. Daedalus is built on top of Electron, an open source platform used to build cross-platform desktop apps with JavaScript, HTML, and CSS. It allows users to manage any numbers of wallets thanks to a hierarchical deterministic wallet implementation. It also comes with a backup feature which will allow users to recover their funds anytime. Daedalus does not hold your keys, giving users full control and responsibility of your money. IOHKs are developing a smart but flexible React UI framework which will give users a consistent, simplified experience with the development workflow. The wallet will also have a light client, sustainable for the mobile devices, and short and human-friendly addresses. They released a new update version 0.11.1, which I think it was like 2 days or 3 days ago, for Windows 64-bit and Mac OS 64-bit. And this is the website, and I'll leave the website on the description below. Number 8, Cardano Rust project is 30% in process. The Rust programming language is a lightweight, portable, and compiles to platforms used by third-party developers, such as web, iOS, and Android, complementary to Cardano SL. The Cardano Rust project will act as an open-source sandbox that will allow developers to build and integrate their own product, including those on mobile devices. The project currently comprises a CLI wallet and software development kit developers can use to build the applications. Cardano Rust repository is currently open and is for the project known internally as Prometheus to develop into thriving open source community. User benefits. This open source library opens up Cardano's development to a wider range of third parties. They will be able to build wallet applications, integrate new or existing products into the platform, and this will further decentralize the ecosystem. Number 9, stake delegation. Key to decentralization is the ability of stakeholders to delegate stake. In a proof-of-stake system such as Cardano, stakeholders have an obligation to take part in the protocol. To make this practical, stakeholders are able to delegate their obligations to others, so-called stake pools, which are able to fulfill the obligations. Stake pools operate core nodes that are online at all times and take part in the protocol and produce blocks in the blockchain. The team has begun on this implementation in code. Number 10, Byron is the first phase of Cardano's development. Byron established a baseline for Cardano in allowing users to trade and transfer ADA. The main purpose of this phase of development is to make Cardano SL completely decentralized to live in a most decentralized world. Much of the work will deal with the networking layer and making Ouroboros more robust. In parallel, standard cryptocurrency features such as multi-signatures, addresses, and light clients will be added. Other non-standard features will be implemented, such as quantum-resistant signatures. Number 11, Shelly, is the second phase of Cardano's development. It's focused on ensuring that the key elements are in place so that the technology grows into a fully decentralized and autonomous system. In 2019, the features of Shelly will be released, starting with the delegation and stake pool testnets, which is going to be interesting, guys. Number 12, Gaugen, is the third phase of Cardano development. We are designing a next-generation virtual machine called AILI, and a universal language framework to be used as core infrastructure for the future of blockchain technologies. The proposed technology, which is based on formal methods and the state-of-art programming language theory, will bring much greater security and dependability to the blockchain system and will reduce the risk of vulnerabilities. Number 13, Basho. Performance improvements is the fourth phase of Cardano's development. The features of Basho are focused on performance, security, and scalability. It will feature the implementation of Ouroboros, PROS, and a revised network layer. Number 14, Voltaire. Scalability and assurance is the fifth and final phase of Cardano's development. Voltaire is focused on assurance and scalability and will see the introduction of a treasury model. This will ensure the sustainability and self-sufficient on the blockchain and community. Number 15, AILI is based on a research defining key EVM, the semantics of Ethereum virtual machine in K. The K team is designing and defining a new virtual machine. AILI is a variant of LLVM, which is the collection of modular and reusable compiler and toolchain technologies. IALI specialized to execute smart contracts on the blockchain. Its design, definition, and implementation has been done at the highest mathematical standards following a semantics first approach with verification of smart contracts as a major objective. Here are the forces that drove the design of IALI. To serve as a uniform, lower-level platform for translating and executing smart contracts from higher-level languages. Number 2, to provide a uniform gas model across all languages. The general design philosophy of gas calculation in IALI is there no limitation and you pay for what you consume. Number 3, to make it easier to write secure smart contracts. Number 16, Pluto's Core, 19% in process. Simple script language used to interact between script and the blockchain. It is highly expressive yet simple and secure. It is based on a well-understood ideas from programming languages theory. For example, pure functional programming, which will enable verification techniques to ensure the correctness of script. Pluto's Core is not designed to be written directly by programmers, but to be targeted for compilers, including the Pluto's language. Pluto's Core will also be used as a computational layer, executed either directly or via IALI. In this setting, it will have richer interactions with the blockchain, allowing it to be used by sophisticated smart contracts. Number 17, Marlowe, 46% in process, will allow businesses to execute financial smart contract on the Cardano infrastructure when specific conditions are met. It is embedded in Haskell and implements a step computational semantics approach. Marlowe interacts with the real-world data and state to enable the expression of smart contracts on top of an accounting model and an unspent transaction output model. Choices are made to determine what happens on the chain and off the chain, such as in a wallet. Number 18, quantum resistant, 50% in process. We are adding a new type of transaction which will use Bliss, a quantum resistant signature scheme. This will allow funds to be secure against being stolen even if quantum computers are developed to a level that can break modern elliptic curve cryptography. This is interesting. I like that one. I like all of them. Number 19, Icarus runs in a browser as Google Chrome extension and offers an easy-to-use alternative to Daedalus. This wallet does not need to download and validate a copy of the Cardano's blockchain. Instead, it uses a copy of the blockchain on a server, so it offers advantage in terms of speed of use. Icarus is secure. Private keys are encrypted on the user machine and not shared with servers. Releasing the source code will mean the community can develop wallets and integrate with Cardano as required, and Cardano moves further towards decentralization. And the last one, number 20, Yori Desktop Wallet is a light client desktop wallet that will be available as a Chrome extension and can be used as an alternative to Daedalus. The wallet stores private keys securely encrypted on the user's machine and does not share them with servers. Yori does not require users to download and verify a full copy of the Cardano blockchain, so it is quickly and easy to set up. This is the website. I'll leave all those links in the description below. Final thoughts. Cardano is a unique project that wants to absorb all the lessons learned in the generation past while bringing forth a set of their own improvements, some common and less common cryptocurrency issues. The scientific peer review approach gives out positive signals about the project, but still has many wondering if practical qualities of Cardano will be as good as the paper suggests. The project will, in short, be looking to bring significant upgrades on Ethereum, its official role model. Whether this comes true or not, Cardano remains one of the most interesting and potential most profitable cryptocurrencies on the market. I just want to thank everybody for staying here with me and learning about this new development that we're investing in, and we're really happy to be here. Thank you very much. Make sure to subscribe, hit that like, and have a good one, guys.